Who are you? That is a question that many of us either get asked or we ask ourselves, especially when and if we doubt ourselves, when we are in the midst of creating something that may not feel authentic. I am Pasco Pam, your catalyst for transformation, and achieving whatever it is you want to do, creating whatever it is you want to create, should never compromise your authenticity. So the question is, who are you? Who are you on this path to creating the life that you want? Because you do deserve everything that you want that leads and is linked to authentism. Authentism. I've asked myself so many times as I do these videos, as I write posts, who am I? Who am I? And I had a good mentor who asked me that same question. Who are you? And I'm not talking about titles. I'm not talking about titles of spouse, sibling, family member, whatever title that is within that, your title at work, even your career, whatever it is you're creating, shouldn't be a title that you are trying to fulfill. It shouldn't be this imposed rules or protocols associated with some sort of title that has expectations. It should simply be your authentic self saying, this is who I am, this is what I am going to create, because it will lead you to happiness. Your authentic self will never lead you to unhappiness. Now, when you ask people, who are you? It's kind of like, well, and they go to the titles, they go to their responsibilities, they go through that list of things that has defined them for so many years. And that is still not who you are. It could simply be, I'm someone who enjoys inspiring others. I am someone who is drawn to the positive, to inspiring others, to what good, with a capital G, there is in life to share with others and that others have to share with me. Now, that may sound simplistic, but when I say that to myself or I journal it, that this is what I really want in life, that is what authentism is. That's what being or acknowledging your authentic self means, is just saying it out loud to you, or trust it to a trusted friend or family member, to just say, you know what I really want to do? You know what I would really love to create? You know how I would really love to spend my time? And start taking those baby steps towards that. So many people have told me, like, well, I don't know how to find purpose and meaning in life. And it's who you authentically are that is linked to that purpose in life, linked to your potentiality of why you came to earth and why you're here to share whatever gifts that are authentic to you. And this is why competition and competing and comparing or saying, gosh, I'm not where that person is. Oh, if I'm going to do this in life, then I should be like that other person. You know, it has nothing to do with that. And that's where I know that my faith and trust really, really grows. It really grows when I say, you know what? I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know exactly all the details, but I have the vision, and I'm going to take the next right step as the next right step is presented or I create it and it feels right. That's also linked to intuition. When it feels right, your intuition could be telling you to do something that is in total opposition to everyone else's advice around you. And Lord knows I have made some decisions that have been in total opposition to what everyone else thought I should do. And yet I can see a year later how that was the right decision. It really helps to journal. Be your own best friend. Be your own best friend in journaling. Or maybe you can record your thoughts or whatever. I know not everybody wants to write, but that's usually because the critic inside is saying you're not writing good enough. Write in a journal and don't even use punctuation. Don't care if something is spelled right. Just let those feelings come out. And it's amazing how your own guiding system will come through your arm, through your hand, into the pen, on the paper. I have had some very prophetic things that I have written in my journal months ago that are now coming true. And I had no idea. I even wrote in my journal, why am I writing this? And they slowly unfolded. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, okay? Because you shouldn't have to compromise your authentic self, your authentic dreams, characteristics, who you are, what you're drawn to, in order to achieve greatness. We've all seen that played out in movies and in real life about people who've lost everything, mainly because they lost who they were. They never tapped into that authentism inside themselves, that authentic place that no one can touch. You define what is authentic to you. That's where the real power lies, is who are you? How do you define that? And what do you want to do? That's where the real individual power lies. Now, power has a bad reputation. When you talk about, oh, my power or whatever, people think, oh, you want to take over the world. You want to manipulate people. It's kind of weird how people have this thing inside their body going, what? I have power? It's not anything to be afraid of. Your power is for you to create what you want. And as you follow who you authentically are, you don't want to minimize anybody else. You don't want to compromise someone else's path. You don't want to compete, compare, anything like that, because your path is so unique as you are. And it is what is needed in this world today. When we don't follow our true path, that's where things go awry. That's where we cause our own pain. So look in the mirror, say, who am I? And who am I that wants to be this person, that person, whatever it is, or create the life that I want? Think about it. You have the life exactly the way you want. You still have to look in the mirror and say, who am I? It doesn't matter if you have everything. You still have to look in the mirror and say, who am I? And those are the first questions to the first steps of finding who you truly are authentically, being happy no matter what the circumstances are around you. That is true elevation in consciousness. So, never compromise who you are just to achieve whatever greatness, however you define greatness in your life, to achieve that greatness in what it is that you really want. That's the greatness. Whatever it is that you really want, that's the greatness that you are achieving. All right, I'm Pasco Pam, and I will talk to you in a couple weeks. I'm doing these every other week. But any comments below, anything you would like advice on, any questions you have, please feel free to either DM me or put in the comments below. It takes a village, and we're all unfolding on this path in life at this great time in human consciousness. All right, I will see you in a couple weeks.